Welcome back to Camp Out West. We're John and Emily, and welcome to another episode as we share our journey after we sold our home and everything we owned to turn this abandoned caravan park into our dream homestead and build our own guest campsite.
Welcome back. We've had a really productive summer so far on the land. We're setting up our sauna area, our glamping tent, as well as working on the outside of the cabin. But we're now ready to get back inside the cabin and get that finished. So the first job we're going to be working on today is our actual finished floor. So up until now, all you've seen is the subfloor, which is a floor which was Egger Protect that we built that floor back in the winter. So it's had a whole year of muddy boots and muddy paws. So we need to first clean all that up before we can start on our floor.
First thing was giving the cabin a good hoover, removing any little stones, dust or Maggie's fur we could find, which we like to call pointer glitter.
Then I went over the floor with this degreaser cleaning spray called Elbow Grease. I actually bumped into a subscriber in the shop when I was buying the mop and they recommended this one as it would be more pet friendly for Maggie than the one I was about to buy. Cheers Will for the suggestion. I got to work spraying the floor and then scrubbed off as much of the dirt as I could before Em went over with the mop. We got the floor as clean as we could and then went to load up our flooring into the trailer ready to install in the cabin.
The floor was surprisingly heavy, with each box weighing around 20 kg, so it took a bit of time to get it all loaded in. There we go. There we go. So which one now?
So now the floor is fully cleaned, like so much dirt came off it, it's crazy. We're ready to put down our vinyl flooring. So some people would have seen this already. This is what we've used in the bathroom, and our plan is we're just going to continue it all the way through the cabin. If you haven't seen this before, this is essentially like a sort of plastic vinyl tile. It's got a built-in insulation on the back, which is to quieten the floor and also helps with a bit of keeping the warmth in. This is fully waterproof, so not like some of the ones that are made of composites. That's why we've gone with it, and they claim it has a lifetime warranty, so hoping it is actually fully waterproof. So we're going to crack on now and start laying the whole floor.
This is the first time we've used this style of click-together flooring, and we actually couldn't believe how easy it was. So easy we did wonder if we were doing it wrong, as it just went down like a dream. We used spacers around the edges so the floor had room to shrink and expand with the weather, and we'll be putting skirting boards around the top.
The only fiddly bit was around the fireplace hearth, but Aled, our stove fitter, had mounted the slate on a piece of cement board with a rebate that left us a lip on the slate, so we could just slide the flooring perfectly underneath, so we had no extra trim to add.
So we finally finished the floor and we're really happy with how it turned out. And now we've got a really important job to do that we've been waiting 3 years for. After 3 years of sleeping in our caravan, today we're setting up our bed and getting ready to spend our first proper night's sleep in the cabin. So for the last 3 years while we've been living on the land, we've been sleeping on our 25-year-old modular caravan cushions. So as you can imagine, we're really excited to finally have a bit of luxury with our new mattress from Emma Sleeps, who are kindly the sponsor of today's video. If you're new to Emma Sleep, they are the ultimate one-stop shop for all your sleep needs, offering a wide range of high-quality sleep products at affordable prices, from mattresses, beds, duvets, pillows, bedding and more. Emma have an amazing variety of different mattresses depending on your need. We went for their hybrid premium mattress, which is described as a hug for your whole body. It has infinity pocket springs for better breathability, helping maximise airflow and prevent heat pockets, which helps reduce sweat and keep you cool at night, which is great for these hot summer nights we've been having. Its special motion absorption feature has been added to give you undisturbed sleep, so if you're someone like me that moves around a lot, this should help keep your partner and pup sleeping in peace next to you. It also has targeted zone support areas focused on your head, neck and back, with extra comfort layers that gently cushion your joints and pressure points, which is just what you need after a hard day at work. Along with our mattress, we opted for their 100% cotton 4-season duvet, which is designed to transition with you throughout the year. It comes with a thin and thick quilt, which you can also click together to increase its warmth throughout the seasons. The best thing also is it's machine washable, which is amazing. We also got some of their pillows. We opted for their original memory foam pillow, and we love that you can reduce its size by removing some of the inner layers to find your perfect height. Emma are also celebrating their bank holiday sale where you can get up to 25% off, and they've also given us an exclusive 5% discount code to share with all of you. Just use our code CampoutWest at the checkout to get an extra 5% off. We know ordering a new mattress is a big investment, and if you're worried about ordering one online, the great thing about Emma is they offer a 200-night trial with free deliveries and free returns and a 10-year warranty, which helps remove any worry and really give you the right time to decide if the mattress is the right fit for you and your sleep. Special thank you to Emma for sponsoring today's video and for sending us this amazing new mattress. Now all we need to do is leave it to finish inflating, ready for tonight's sleep.
Hey, what's this?
Maggie!
Hey.
Come on!
Oh, she's stretching.
Carry her here. Come to us.
Come on.
Come to us. There's room for you.
Wait. Wait.
Wait.
Wait. Is that nice?
Come on.
Okay.
Oh.
My kitchen. Gonna crash in the frame. It's nice. Yes, I've got some hobby on. 3 years of this.
3 years in the caravan, now you've got your own bed, darling.
Nice.
Do you know this?
Oh.
Come on. She's holding on. Come on, off you come.
So last night we finished with the flooring in the cabin. We're really happy with how it looks. So not only has it changed the look of the cabin, but I think because of that insulation layer that's built into that floor, it's kind of changed the sound in the cabin. So it's a lot less echoey in there, which makes it feel a lot more homely. So now that's done, our next job is to start on the kitchen. And originally we thought we were going to build the kitchen out of plywood. But then we thought for the sort of look we've gone with the cabin, the sort of pre-made kitchens really suited the look. And we thought it'd be easier to keep clean and things. So we looked at B&Q, Wix, Wren, and some of the more expensive ones. But we opted for like a middle of the road and we went to IKEA. So we went to IKEA, I think it was in January we went, just to have a look around and to have food there. And then we ended up chatting to the guy in the kitchens department, and they actually sit you down for free and actually give them the measurements of your space, and they kind of mock it all up for you as a 3D render. And we ended up just going with IKEA. So that's been in the shipping container since January. So now we're going to go and get that loaded up and get it in the cabin so we can start on the kitchen build.
We didn't realise just how many boxes the kitchen would come in, especially as our kitchen is relatively small compared to a normal kitchen size, so this felt like the calm before the storm. Our site supervisor asleep on the job again. You helping us build the kitchen? Max, you gonna help us build the kitchen? One thing we're confident about is we've built a lot of IKEA furniture in our lifetime. For our old house, all of our furniture was second-hand and a bit worse for wear. Nothing ever really went together again when it was on its second or third time being built. So the one thing in our favour this time is everything was brand new and all the fixings and fittings worked, and we weren't having to bodge it or use super glue.
So we've got our first cabinet nearly done. The one thing we forgot about is obviously we've got to work around our plumbing. So there are some pipes here from the first fix. So we're having to notch out a big chunk out of the corner of here because there's pipes that come from this wall that connect to these pipes. And then the boiler is going to be hung here, which is going to be in another cupboard. But the stuff this is made of, the chipboard, is like rock hard. So it's actually quite hard to cut. So once we've done that, we've actually got this rail system, which we didn't know about either. But this is essentially how they get mounted to the wall. So this rail is going to get attached all along the wall into the studs, so it's really, really strong. And this is what supports the back of the whole kitchen.
Any snacks in there?
Any snacks?
Any treats for you?
Go on, in. Maggie.
She's like, Dad, don't put me in the cupboard.
You going in there? Now we've assembled all the carcasses for the kitchen and it's all in place and nice and level. The next part of it is fitting the countertop. So I hadn't really given this any consideration on how you fit a countertop because our design has got like an L shape on the counter. So we need to do a mitre or something to actually join them. So I wasn't sure how to do that. So luckily I've got our friend Johnny coming to help me today, who's an actual carpenter, because I'm by myself today. So Em and her friend Demi, who's Johnny's wife, I've gone to do a basket weaving course, which is something Em booked for her birthday. So Johnny's going to come with all the right tools, and he's even got some special jigs to give me a hand today.
Johnny started work cutting the new kitchen worktop to size. Then he used this jig to cut the mitre where the corners join, and routed recesses underneath where the mechanical fixings called zip tie bolts would go. These pull the joints together. Once that was installed, he started work cutting the opposite side. Next he measured and cut the holes for our hob and the sink. He also brought his supervisor Luna to help on the job, but she kept getting distracted trying to break Maggie out of the office.
While the boys were busy on the land, Demi and I were weaving away at Justine from West Wales Willow's 2-day course. I was working on a shoulder bag and Demi was making a foraging backpack.
So that's the countertops done in the kitchen. Our next job is putting the doors and the drawers on the cabinets. So that's the kitchen pretty much done in the cabin, and we're really happy with it. So the next thing for the kitchen will be getting the plumbers back in to do the second fix. They're going to be fitting us an LPG gas boiler, which is going to be our central heating for the whole cabin, our hot water for the sink, as well as running LPG gas pipes to our 2-ring gas burner hob, which is going to be our method for cooking. So we haven't fitted the kickboards yet underneath the kitchen, and we've got a couple of bits like the handles and stuff, but we're leaving them for now because I think it's just going to get in the plumber's way. But we're really happy with the progress in the cabin. I think the floor and then bringing in the first sort of furniture elements has changed it from essentially like the feeling of like a shed with kind of like that hollow sound to feeling a lot more like a living space. So we're really looking forward. So that's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Okay.